to drop a quick video here on Blackboard for you guys to go and kind of introduce myself to you guys. I'm your instructor. My name is Brandon Frank, and give you a quick welcome, tell you a few things about myself, and then just kind of do a quick little highlight of what's going to be going on here this semester in this Software Apps for Business online class. So starting out here this morning, a little bit about me. My name is Brandon Frank. It's a pleasure to meet you, and look forward to a great semester. A little bit about myself. Originally growing up in Caledonia, Minnesota. Growing up my whole life, I always wanted to be on the radio. That was always kind of my big dream. And so graduated high school interning at a radio station, went to UW-Richland for 2 years, went to UW-River Falls, got my bachelor's degree in marketing communications with a minor in broadcast journalism. And once I got that, bounced around working part-time at different radio stations, trying my dangest all across the United States to get a job in radio. And unfortunately that didn't really work out. The way computers are going, big surprise for you, radio is pretty much all recorded nowadays. So my thought process kind of went to, if I can't get a job in radio because of computers, probably should become the guy who works on computers. So did some research and came up with the idea that I was going to become one of these IT guys. So I decided to go back to school, and I actually went back to school at Western Technical College. Graduated from their Network Systems Administration program. Immediately got a full-time job. It was the first time in my life I've ever had a full-time job, including benefits, the good pay, paid vacation, all of the holidays, all that kind of stuff. I had been bouncing around before Western, part-time job to part-time job, bartending, doing other different things for minimum wage, and definitely did not like it. So I can definitely say that as a student of Western, you made a great decision to come back here. I know it sounds really corny, but I believe in Western, and I believe in the stuff we're doing here. Western changed my life for the better, and that was one of the reasons why after working in IT for a handful of years, I decided to come back to Western as an instructor. Being a non-traditional student, shoveling the crap for several years, bouncing around to part-time jobs, graduating from Western is the best decision that I ever made. And so by coming back here and being an instructor here, I get to help you guys. And I get to be a part of the best decision that you guys ever made, hopefully, and help get you guys that full-time job, the full-time pay, the benefits, the paid vacation, the holidays, the whole 9 yards. So that's kind of my goal here as your instructor. Some of the things I like to do when I'm not being an instructor at Western, love being outside. I do a lot of bow hunting in the fall. I ice fish in the wintertime, play volleyball all year round. I'm in a couple of leagues in the lacrosse area on different nights in the wintertime. In the summertime, we play outdoor, different sand volleyball courts and things like that. Love doing that. Summertime, we go hiking, we go camping quite a bit. My wife is from Madeline Island up in northern Wisconsin, so we spend a lot of time up there out on the water on her dad's boat and hanging out. So definitely love to be outside when I'm not being forced to be inside working. So now you know a little bit about me. Just want to talk a little bit more about the class and what we're going to be doing here this semester. For starters, if this video just isn't enough for you and you want to meet a little bit more of me, you're always welcome to swing by my office during my office hours. I'll be there. If you can't make it during my office hours, please send me an email. We can set up an appointment and I can meet with you face to face if you'd like to, for whatever reason, to answer whatever questions or talk about anything. You can find my office at the Business Education Center on the second floor. My office number is 204A. It's kind of down a hallway and back around another hallway. If you can't find it, down on the first floor is the business division office. You can stop in and talk to either Mai Shang or Cheryl and let them know you're looking for me, and somebody will help you find my office. So that's where I'm located. Just kind of a couple of things here about Software Apps for Business, some highlight things here for the semester that I really want to make sure you guys take away from this is, the biggest thing that I request of you guys is that you don't disappear throughout the semester. My whole goal here as your instructor is not to weed out students and give grades to see who can cut it and who can't. I want everyone to succeed. And I need your help to help you succeed. So please be in contact with me. Turn in your assignments. Turn in your homework. If you have questions, ask your questions. Either go ahead and shoot me an email, send me a Skype, call me, stop by my office, anything like that, so we can go ahead and get that done. If you start falling behind, if you're really busy, whatever's going on in your life, just stay in contact with me and I'll be able to help you. Hopefully with everything we have going on. If you start disappearing and things don't get turned in and I don't know what's going on, it just gets really tough for me at the end of the semester to help you succeed in that type of a situation. As far as contacting me goes, email is probably one of the better ways to do it, given that this is an online course. Monday through Thursday, most likely Fridays. I don't want to put a guarantee out there on Fridays, but Monday through Thursday for sure during the normal business hours of like 8 to 5, 6 o'clock-ish. Unless if I'm in another class or a meeting or something like that, I should be able to respond to your email almost immediately. Shouldn't go more than 2-3 hours without getting a response from me Monday through Thursday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I have my email on my phone, so if you send me a good enough question where I can quickly answer it yes or no, I'll be more than happy to just pop off an answer on my phone real quick. If it's something where I have to get to a computer, like I said, I'm an outdoors guy. I like being outside and doing things like that, so it might take me a little bit longer to get back to you on that. Some of my adventures outdoors take me into places where I don't have cell service, or else I'm off somewhere where I just don't have access to my emails on the weekend. I know that you guys all have your lives that you live outside of Western, and I have my life to live outside of Western as well. So I don't spend all of my weekends sitting at my computer waiting for that email to come in from you guys. So if you do send me an email on the weekend, just so you know, make sure that we're both on the same page with realistic expectations. I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can, but I can't guarantee it on the weekends. It might not come until 8 o'clock on Monday morning. So just so we're all on the same page there. Skype is another thing that I tried it out last semester with a couple of my classes, and it worked very well. I have Skype installed on my tablet as well as my computer at home and in my office. My Skype name is Brandon FWTC. No spaces in there. You can find it in my syllabus as well on Blackboard if you want to review that. Feel free to load up a Skype account if you don't already have one. You can go ahead and talk to me about it. What I really like about it for this class is Skype gives us the ability to have a conversation and be able to see each other. I'm a big believer in seeing people when you're having a conversation. The other great thing about it is as we get into the semester, we start working on emails, electronic calendars, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, and Excel. If you have a problem or something's not working and you send me an email that just says, hey, I can't get the thing to do the stuff that we're supposed to, I have a hard time helping you out without knowing what the things in the stuff is. So it just works better to be able to see problems when you're talking with each other, and Skype gives you the ability to share screens. So we can have a call, we can see each other, which I think is great. And then on top of that, you can click the share your screen and I can see what you're working on your computer, and we can get the problem figured out that way. So I just think that's absolutely phenomenal. So I highly encourage us to use Skype, and hopefully that'll help make this online environment and this online class a lot easier. A few other course expectations as far as late work goes. I do not accept late work. What I'm going to be doing is making all of our assignments for each week due on the next Wednesday at 8 p.m. So for instance here, this first week of class, we're going to be giving those assignments here on Tuesday the 19th is when they're going to be going out, and then on Wednesday the 27th at 8 p.m. that is when all of our week 1 assignments will be due, and moving on, so on and so forth. Then week 2 is due then on the 3rd, and so on and so forth. So you'll have at least a week, if not more, to work on all of the assignments. I feel that's plenty of time for you to get them done and get them turned in. Given the fact that I'm more available to answer emails during the week, that's why I wanted to put our due dates for our assignments in the middle of the week at 8 p.m. That gives everybody a chance to work on them throughout the week. It gives you a weekend to work on it, a beginning of a week, things like that. They're not due at like noon or something like that if you're working or have something else going on. So I felt like 8 p.m. was a pretty good time. If for some reason these deadlines aren't working for you, please send me an email, just give me a phone call, stop by my office and we can talk about it. But after talking with a lot of people and all the experiences I have with online classes, I feel like that works pretty darn well. That way, if you're shooting me an email, I'm not like gone out in no cell service land. I can get your email back to you here as we close down on the deadline of a assignment in the middle of the week. I've opened up large portions of the semester on Blackboard, so if you're done with week 1 and you have some free time and you want to start into week 2, go right ahead. Work as fast and as far ahead as you want. As we get into some of the other semesters later on down the road, there is some group work that we do, so you may end up if you're the only one working ahead and you won't have your assignment done, you may need to wait a little while until another assignment comes around, and then that group work portion can be done. But that doesn't mean you still can't work as far ahead as allowed. If you have any questions about any of that, feel free to let me know as well. Everything that we do on Blackboard, or that we do on class, I guess I should say, is going to be done on Blackboard. That's pretty much going to be our online classroom for this semester. So discussion board posts, all your assignments are going to be in the different week folders. You upload all your assignments to there. Tutorial videos, anything like that going on is all going to be happening inside of Blackboard. As far as the tutorial videos go, I just want to point out real quick, another instructor last semester was teaching Software Apps for Business online, created a ton of awesome tutorial videos, especially when we start getting into the Microsoft Excel weeks and things like that. And her name is Cindy Prindle, so I want to give a huge thank you to Cindy Prindle. She shared a lot of those videos to me, and I've gone through them all, and they're all absolutely fantastic. So rather than trying to reinvent the wheel and spending time getting that all done, I'm just reusing some of her videos. So if you ever pop on a video here in Software Apps for Business and it's a nice blonde lady giving you your tutorial, that is on purpose and that's fine. That's Cindy. She's going to be helping us out this semester. So I just want to say a big thank you to her. So you will be seeing me on some of the videos though as well. So we'll be bouncing back and forth between those two. The biggest thing that I can say as we go into the semester here and as we continue through the semester is if you have any questions, please ask them. If you have any comments about anything, let me know. Communication between us is going to be the biggest thing that we can do to help make sure that this is successful. You can contact me either through my email, you can call my phone at my office, you can stop by my office anytime. I love getting visitors in my office during office hours, or else shoot me a Skype message, whether it's an instant message over Skype or you actually want to do a Skype call, we can do that as well. So go ahead and you can find all that type of contact information on my syllabus, which is loaded on Blackboard. So hopefully this works out great. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm looking forward to an awesome semester of Software Apps for Business, and look forward to seeing you guys as we go throughout the semester. Thanks. Have a good one.